Hello, everyone. Better late than never. Well, I'm not late. It's just evening time today. Very, very busy day. My oldest granddaughter had her graduation today, so we went. It was very, very cute. And then we got visitors at home, and so it went. And it went. Oh, and for the first time, I made a lasagna from scratch. Told my daughter says, "Well, you didn't really make lasagna. You didn't put this in or that." Then I'm going, "That goes in it too." But I made the noodles also myself, and they came out so good. That was amazing. Ah, now I'm hooked on making my own pasta again. Ah, wonderful. So let's just get going. I'm tired. And I'm at my other daughter's house now. Yes, moved again. I feel like a wandering Israelite myself right now. And I'm tired. But I want to do this. Gotta do it. I want to do it. So, everything's quieted down. Already played a game with my younger granddaughter, which was a lot of fun. You had to guess what animal it was. It was on cards, and it was really fun to play. Definitely going to be playing that one a lot. All right, let's get going. We're in the first book, Nehemiah. In the book of Nehemiah, you can tell how tired I am. In 6, the intrigues of Nehemiah's enemies, the wall is finished. And it's a relatively short one. Well, thank you. When Sanballat, Tobiah, Geshem, the Arab, and our other enemies heard that I had rebuilt the wall and that not a single gap was left, though at that time I had not fixed the doors to the gates, Sanballat and Geshem sent me this message. Come and meet us at Ha-Chepirim in the vow of Ono. But they had evil designs on me, so I sent messengers to them to say, I am engaged in a great undertaking, so I cannot come down. Oh, and there is Ivy. And a little dog, a dog I don't know yet. Well, we've already met. Mommy's calling her. She's very cute. So I sent messengers to them to say, I am engaged, a great undertaking, so I cannot come down. Why should the work stop while I leave it and come down to you? 4 times they sent me the same invitation, and I made them the same reply. The 5th time, with some purpose in mind, Sanballat sent me his servant bearing an open letter. It ran, There is a rumor among the nations, and Gashmu confirms it, that you and the Jews are thinking of rebelling, which is why you are rebuilding the wall, and you intend to become their king. Sounds kind of the same as it did in Ezra. And that you have even briefed prophets to acclaim you in Jerusalem with the cry, There is a king in Judah. Now these rumors are going to reach the king, so you had better come and discuss them with us. To this I sent him the following reply. As regards what you say, nothing of the sort has occurred. It is a figment of your own imagination, for they were all trying to terrorize us, thinking they will become demoralized over the work and it will not get finished. But my morale rose even higher. What is it with people doing this? This is all this stuff still goes on now. Ugh. Then when I went to visit Shemaiah, son of Deliah, son of Mehetabel, since he was prevented from coming to me, he said, we must gather at the temple of God, inside the sanctuary itself. We must shut the sanctuary doors, for they are coming to kill you. They are coming to kill you tonight. But I retorted, should a man like me run away? Would a man like me go into the temple to save his life? I shall not go in. I realized that God had not sent him to say this, but that he had produced this prophecy for me because Tobiah was paying him to terrorize me into doing as he said and committing a sin, so they would have grounds for blackening my reputation and blaming me. Well, I'll give it to you, Nehemiah. You got them figured out. Remember Tobiah, my God, for what he did, and Noadiah, the prophetess, and the other prophets who tried to terrorize me. Oh yeah, they have mosquitoes here. They don't bother me a whole lot either. I don't seem to be really of interest to insects much either. The wall was finished within 52 days, on the 25th of Elul. When all our enemies heard about it and all the surrounding nations saw it, they thought it a wonderful thing, because they realized that this work had been accomplished by the power of our God. When I made the lasagna last night, the dough has to have a certain consistency, so you have to knead it for quite some time. Yes? Okay. And my wrists, my hands, and I can do it. It just takes me a long time to do it. And there was my son-in-law, and I said, hey, you said you wanted to know how to make bread. How about pasta? He's like, yeah. I said, you have a few minutes? Could you just knit that dough for me for a while? And he did. And I came back about 15 minutes later. I was doing some other stuff, getting the sauce ready and all. And I said, let me have a look. And it was nice and soft and elastic. And I said, man, you did a fantastic job. This is going to work really well. And then my granddaughter said, hey, do you want to make the bechamel sauce so I can, kind of layer the rest here? And so I just added the ingredients as we went, and she did the stirring, which not an easy sauce to make if you want to make it really good. And she did a fantastic job, and the whole thing just came together so wonderfully, right? Yes? So, was it Daniela who just made this lasagna, and it came out just like this super good? I don't think I've ever eaten such good lasagna. No, it was teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So here again, too, what does it say at the end? Right? It was all God's work. God can't work at all with us if we're not willing to work with God, our Heavenly Parent, together. Sounds to me like Nehemiah was a very straightforward per se, that he had his ideas. We talked about, some things, but again, he's walking this path, right, after a long time, all trying to figure it out again, so mistakes are being made. But when it came down to it, it was also Nehemiah and everyone else that kept going under his tutelage, under his teachings, under his guidance, and things got done. Even with all the threats and the rumors. A lot of this stuff, I'm telling you, people who start things like that, they're cowards anyway. Just saying. It's very sad. One prays for them, okay? But there. So, power of our God. It does give you strength, I can tell you that. During the same period, the nobles of Judah kept sending letter after letter to Tobiah, and letters from Tobiah kept arriving for them, for he had many sworn to his interest in Judah. Since he was son-in-law to Shechaniah, son of Ara, and his son Yehohanan had married the daughter of Meshullam, son of Berechiah. They even cried up his good deeds in my presence. And they reported what I said back to him. And Tobiah kept sending letters to terrorize me. Hey, hey, hey. Well, there you go. So afraid again. People around. Well, it seems though as if, I'll say that again now, jinxing myself, that things are going well. And Nehemiah isn't someone that's going to just go, well, okay, I'm gonna be afraid of my life, right? And in a way, he's a better example to all the Israelites there, the Jews, than any of the kings, in a way, right? Yes, okay, good beginning. So we'll see what happens next. And I'm tired. I can hardly talk. I get to the point where I actually do shut up. Yes. I'm going to go and spend a little more time with my little granddaughter. Yes. My grandson's somewhere. I think he's outside still playing basketball. And then it's time for a good night's sleep. Yes. And with that, may Heavenly Parent bless you and protect you and embrace you with love. And I will talk to you all, hopefully sooner in the morning tomorrow.